what we can do to just do the most irrational thing, and so they elected this peanut head. And they elected him twice, actually. They didn't elect him either time. Both elections were fixed. Rigged, rigged, rigged. Very simple. And that's the truth. But the little skinny African had showed up just in time with a new pickup truck pulling, a new iron lung for Hillary. And Hillary, he saw where they were scattered everywhere, and he drove up. And he said, Hillary, he got out. He said, I've got something for you. I've got a new iron lung. I think you're going to like it very much. And she said, oh, Barack, is that really your name? Where are you from? I never really knew, and I never really cared, because I'm not a deep person. I am a superficial person like yourself. The whole thing is a fake job. You're a fake and I'm a fake. So don't try any games with me. That's what she said as soon as he jumped out of the car with his little skinny physique, with no muscle and little effeminate hands. Maybe he could shoot a basketball, but it was a little sissy basketball. Somebody would probably want to elbow him, and he would say he would want to go home, so he wouldn't learn how to do a good layup. Because you have to get through the big boys to get to the basket. But he was trying to live up to his tribal nature, which was he was partly from the African's persuasion, and partly from another persuasion, one of the subgroups of the whites. And this marvelous hybrid had produced himself into into something of a thing. And he had helped everybody put together Acorn, which was the first way they ripped it off. They ripped off the election for the black people. Well, the white people said, well, let them have it, let them have it. But then they ripped them off again. Romney came down with some flu. Well, something nobody knows. It has something to do with a genetic thing, tension, the way it treats people. But anyway, that's another story, isn't it? Nobody's perfect. Nobody in politics is perfect. That's for damn sure. I can tell you that they are the most imperfect of all. And for that reason, they don't judge each other very harshly. Everything goes, so to speak, with them. And actually, they do get away with not judging. They get a point there, so they're not down at zero. Anyway, here we climbed into the iron lung and said, let's get this thing on the road, pick him up, find that scooper, he's out there, the little albino. Unfortunately, he had been thrown into the cactus garden, and his rear end was very bloody. That was his pride and possession. He was very proud. Hey, doggy. Oh, very good machine you've got there.
Oh, yeah, the tree.
Yes, the head, too. I like the hair. The whole bit. Make a real soldier out of that man. Yes. You see, it was 2 weeks God gave me to make these people into soldiers, defend our country. A task that I found to be almost, I say, impossible, but not absolutely impossible. I had to spend the majority of the time appealing to their nature so that they wouldn't destroy me on the first day. Before they understood my mission was to make them into something greater than they had been before. That took a good week. I felt safe at that time, and then I began to punish them. them if they did not exercise and take good care of their bodies and their brains. How did I punish them? By reverse psychology. When I saw good behavior, I rewarded it. When I saw bad behavior, I did not react. Hello, doggy. A clever routine I learned from the Monarch program that a sage was brought up in. I don't think those things are unknown to all of us. Many of us know how to use hypnotism. I myself am an expert. And I was in the military, so I know that the military knows all about it. And, well, do they know about it? Well, they know about it because of someone called, well, I don't want to mention his name, but let's say he was a young lieutenant commander in the early 70s, stationed at Long Beach Naval Hospital. And then yes, must keep the species going. Very important. Very important. The globalists want to make sure that the global situation is taken care of. But unfortunately, we don't want to put the horse before we can't run the, hey doggy, we got to put the damn wagon, we can't forget the wagon, you see. Now, the horse ain't going to have nothing to pull. You're going to have a global nothing. Let's put it that way. You ain't got the people, you ain't got nothing. See, that's the thing, that's the thing. These people don't know what I'm talking about. But they will know when I tell them, and then they'll go into action, go Slomo. They trust Slomo, they don't trust somebody like Hillary, because Hillary is a lying thief. Those people you can't trust any further. Hey! Well, then you can throw them with your broken arm off. There we are. Yeah, that's right. Man like Slomo calls a spook. Very well done, Larry. You're appreciating one of the great beauties of nature. Evening star at the tip of a new moon. Yeah, I like the beard, dude. It's looking good. Hey, you boys think we going to Star Trek? Let me get you new thinking. We ain't going to Star Trek. We're going to Game of Thrones. That's right. You see, the Democrats done that to us. Yeah, they cut off all the good stuff at the top end. They wanted to put all the money in alcohol and drugs and not care about much about going to Jupiter and Neptune and all those other places out there. We ain't gonna get out there. We're going into a dark age. Slomo predicted it, and he knows what he's talking about. He wouldn't wish it on anybody, but it ain't gonna be so bad. Talking about guns ain't gonna be used very much.